Hey guys, Justin from Dynasty Preppers. Today we're going to take a look at making some quick fire starters with the kids. And these are great projects. These are basically straws that have cotton balls with petroleum jelly infused in them. And they burn for about 8 or so minutes on this one, and then for about 4 to 5 minutes on the smaller size. So these are really great projects for the kids to make, to put in your fire kits. And our kids really enjoy making it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we've got everything on the table we need to go ahead and make our fire starters. You're going to need a straw. We prefer these jumbo straws, but you can use these regular straws as well. The jumbo straws do have a little bit bigger flame and longer burn time. These are about 8 minutes or so, and these are about 4, so about half. And the flame isn't quite as big on those. You're going to need a set of needle nose pliers and a lighter, a pair of scissors, your cotton balls, some Vaseline, and then something to actually stuff the cotton into the straw here. So I find for the kids, the bigger straws are a lot easier to get the cotton and Vaseline into for them. So that does make it a little bit easier. It just really depends on what you want in your fire kit and the burn times you want. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to cut our straws to length. I like to go just about an inch or a little over, like that. And there's 2 ways you can burn the ends. You can go ahead and just get the ends started to melt, and then crimp it with your needle nose pliers, like such. You only have to hold it on there for a couple of seconds to get it to crimp. Or you can crimp the end first, start it to melt with your lighter, and then I like to go back over it again when I do that, just to crimp it down really hard. And that's how you get your containers for the fire starters. And then let's move on. And I would say that the parents should probably do this, or if you have older kids, they can do it supervised. But I would definitely try to have these ready for the kids before you start this. Now let's go ahead and move over to the part where your kids can help out. So first, what we're gonna have to do, guys, is there's 2 ways you can do it. Either you can take your cotton ball and dip it in the Vaseline and tear it up, or as the girls prefer to do, you can use a Ziploc bag. You guys wanna hold those up? And you can tear your cotton ball up into pieces first, and then put some Vaseline in the Ziploc bag with it and squish it all around. And Jace is going to be doing the freehand method with his, without using the bag. Okay? So I'm going to give you each a couple of these, because I know you'll get messy when you do this.
Yeah, it's super messy. Well, I'll get super messy.
Alright girls, so we're going to go ahead and rip up our cotton balls into our bags. So open your bags up. So yeah, just like Jordan's doing, rip it up and put it in the bag like that, okay?
You want to get little pieces about this size.
Yep, about that size.
Or else you're going to have a hard time getting it in there.
And there's one ripped up. You might want to rip it up a little bit more and put it in the bag. Okay? So for Jace, what we're going to do is you're going to take your cotton ball and dip it in the petroleum jelly and then squish it all around, okay? So go ahead and do that.
I'm getting messy.
Now to get a little bit more petroleum jelly on there. Move it around in there to get some on all the sides, okay?
Like that?
Yep. Now tear it up into pieces and just lay it on top of your paper towel. Okay?
His is
just like that. Yep. And then lay it on top of your paper towel. And then do that with the rest of your cotton balls. But I like to take a piece of the straw, and you can dip out some of your petroleum jelly that way. And this one's pretty much empty, but
there
you
I
can get
put
it
all
like
my
this
cotton balls.
and put it inside the bag there. Alright, so you take a big glop, get your Vaseline jar and take a big glop like this, and then stick it in the bag. And you can squeeze the outside of the bag, try to get it down by there. Yep. So we're going to take our bag and zip it all up, and we're going to try to move the cotton up to where the Vaseline is and kind of squish everything around like that, okay? So do that. Alright, so while the girls get the Vaseline on the rest of theirs, we're going to start with Jace's. And I'm going to show them what to do here. So we're going to take our pieces and separate them, okay?
Okay.
And we're going to take one of the torn up pieces of cotton like this, and we're going to try to push it in the end as much as we can.
Okay.
it's not going to go in by itself. So we're going to take our screwdriver
and push it in.
And push it in. And then you want to kind of pack it down. You want it to be pretty tight in the straw itself. So pack it down, and then you do that with yours.
Okay.
About what, pieces like that size, okay? Stuff them in and then use the screwdriver to squish it in there.
Don't we usually put lint in there too?
You can, but
We
we're just
didn't.
going to do cotton.
Just today we didn't, but you can add lint if you want.
So the reason we're not adding dryer lint, a lot of people say to use dryer lint. You can use dryer lint, it definitely does burn, especially with Vaseline on it. But one of our viewers pointed out a good point. It can, because of the different materials that you have, that not all of our clothes are just made from cotton and stuff anymore. So you may have nylon or some other things like that that might actually put off a little bit of toxic smoke. So, you know, if the poo hits the fan kind of situation, I don't think it's going to matter. But if you're just going out in the backcountry with your kids, you might not want to actually use dryer lint and stuff like that. So that was a very good tip. Thank you very much, guys.
Do it until it's filled up.
Do it until, so when you fill it up, we're going to show it on these. On this clear straw, it's a lot easier to see. You're going to want to leave about a quarter of an inch, eighth of an inch of open on top so that you can actually close the straw and melt it together. All right, so here is a finished fire starter. And it fills up to about right here. And we're going to go ahead and close this off. So again, I take my needle nose pliers and crimp it like this. And then I will melt the ends. And then I just take the pliers and scoot over, and if you just hold it for about 1 or 2 seconds and give it a good squeeze, it'll seal the ends like that. And then you have a completed fire starter. Good job, dude.
Thanks, Dad.
And that was the easy way to make fire starters with your kids. It's a great project, and I think you guys enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you do it again?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, so take some time to spend with your kids and teach them some survival things this weekend. If you like the videos, go ahead and like and share with your friends. We got a lot of other family-friendly content coming out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button down in the bottom right-hand corner. All of our social media accounts can be found in the description below. Follow us there. We do post deals and stuff for your family to help you be better prepared. And, of course, all of our great content.
Just remember to ask yourself, what have you done to secure your dynasty today? And thank you for watching the video.